friend me wo di ntia Rasta man no kwa chimota no.
Yes.
Na nipa bebre ka say minim se o do ko bo adwumakuo bi ni nipa ban bi a usu ni oban nyina asesa ne yobewu na wanim da otrom kama te sa abofra to ho na afi wan ka sa on tade hyem no bibia asesa. It is true. It is an common momensan revisit because ebesa babiem. So I say because kuo bia na nhihye. You know, if we don't revisit those conversations, it be na here. Oh wako makola insuade. O de ashaw say wa body she krabe manimma. Wata de so hwese de bia be siesie wo kama. Adenti na we. Na go say o teacher fa odi. If we don't revisit such conversations and set the standards, because with him. So Achimota Sukuri say yes, uncle Fuko in the Pessia Giom. That is what they want. That's the standard they have set. And then right to any freedom, whatever what they be. You was schools be Breogana ha, or the Sarah and the qua, on bedding, on benching. 80 minutes, all this Amran. But also, but you know, the freedoms and rights of individuals are so curtailed in the Constitution, and you can just deductions of an insomnia of the Article 6(4). Okay, can't quote ya. But who did so? Who the catch on say? Media me bazen bisham adie. It is how much no. Any additional and catch him. No more another go for baby say. Oban entity a wakomu Ghana law school na we use dey okọ some of friend ba some of friend for most ni shooting the bam na oba what ma for school pon wuti see abon ho modern see na gasa dey dey kefa me on ka bi kra eti mo mi ehwe ye standard ne kai obi adi ni o ma bi adi agro no eno na adi nyina bedu sam pempon so standards are falling susu dia na edi susu bibia no to na etofom eno na ye me how yes obi na obu ahye white obi ani 3% bia ono oni ho kwan se da bi yes o ko Jubilee House kwana
yes
o she jeans kwana ye ma unko
in parliament
parliament I say
parliament there
adentia
standards
wakata ho awie de hia se wadwene mu da o fine but what ma ka kire say o she jeans e di rap parliament o mo so mo ntia adentia where there are no standards bibia ko so a na wiye no nye papa e ti o se no bi mi ni se hoboko no why din because him matter the form share deeper life who na no deeper life ni ba
yes
who Pentecost ni no ho
no
who we no ho we eti eye die na mo si mo pese the standards beto ha
na bibia yem futungum hwengum
eye die na mo si mo mi set standards. No dynamic culture of Trump of said the stakes are not high. I say the stakes are high. President Mahama said the stakes are high. They will say this, there are no stakes are high.
For the next election.
And there are no stakes. After this election, the election will not be manner. What is high? Saka no. A shutu nipa. And I just said bibi besi. Dia no besi. And the 2 million nipa baako. Ghana dey be shedding so on hwe nyina so. Say 2 million dey be shedding nipa baako nsa no. Eti people say Ghana bo ana. There are no stakes are super high. Now super powers ni kwa control about 6 na esen kwa. Sempa FM. America na nka so dey no kwa control about stakes no e kwa matese who the stakes na ba ma warships ni nipa bi hye adan.
A normal election.
So who do this who opposition? Anamu a who tu nsema wo ka aye ni so. Who do this who aban mu? O hye odi egu akwan mu eye papa. De wo hwa ne say processes leading to the election no bibia mu be den e be down fine. Enye che wo be ye giga na ne kwa de atras ha o. Me bomb pa say e be du baabi no Ghana o ti ufia in the comfort of ufie no na wa send you vote na e kohre
by post na be fa de ko.
Na jaisa nyoma hunu na ya na amanyo semfo bi ni ye no. Nsemfo na ye tinka no omukeka ne basa for mu di no. Who ko ka che se kromo na ho ne kromo kwatena ye. Because of elections. So I want to encourage Ghanaians that party sema na ebi ni wuramu a na omaja omu nim die na omu nyansa nyina to akiri.
O kan
bia
die be di wa.
Ene di atem kwa na me no di ene akua bo acha. Oda so kan di atem reze dwano ba 2 years ni. Yatra ho.
Atem di.
Yes, yatra ho. Eti di obeka no nye di ebe buo ma Ghana agina ne na so. Ye ka ma minka bi na e fe yie akono wa bibrema yie pa. But we can do better.
Sure.
the utterances of journalists, politicians, analysts, pundits, and all over. Ekuya between me no. Enya papa.
Enkoye.
Enya papa. So iti mesre. Osebus mesre. So adia ye ka nyina no. Nyese obi pese Ghana, obi sisi obi, and obi ji obi tumi kwase debi pese Ghana no. Ejina brane. And tuma free bear 40 years. You can't say na Ghana and for tuma pay. Ebesi na tuma pa. Still in friend Ghana ebesi na nanka nipa. Say na daje nyina go. Because you be front tuma. E na Ghana front tuma penfra. Ghana. Nyoma so e ko ma Ghana front tuma pa no so ebi ni ho. So I don't know. It is a more mushi and then technical knockout. Wajini boko. Na ke for different area. Konobe regi the human rights activists and there echo to maybe a see I war a nipa be a call be baza obi. When the technical submarine knockout. You know, this is our standards are going below the line. So, and they will be university of first class or constructing a full sentence. A problem.
Yeah. It's no in your first class.
Yes,
from
a problem.
Yeah.
It is all to us also how or more never now mind so be. This uncle for say ni ndio mo dey badia e say the next 4 or 5 years no a chance form say Kim ndu nim kakra and now first class
94.7. It's true.
E ho na yem hihye no the standards are falling. Now standards follow education mu dia and let's say baby be affected because whether skilled or unskilled no say and they will be crazy adwuma o dey hwe nkora no wako adwuma ye 3 years pe no ono ko 1 year now onu wie na ohun se fix boat na ye tie no makakra
so wapon akope container bi no no start
iti oko odo ka ko se no am tell you do ka ko se no a ade ne gasket na she odi agro obetu to ties nyina atutu exhaust gasket no tutu exhaust nyina abeye nyoma nwon na wo ka no na fe ka na jinsem kra enye obi na de insokogu oil be de oil ligu no yes. Wa prayer 6 months a fitting shop wa jai juma no
adan awapon
ho akoy na atise restaurants abey ebi man yeska draw e dan ho peche nuane no hu a wa na abeso nsu
ugoto
o pacha I know the always president so sunteza onu no drawing no peche o me na make yi
ne ba e no didi
drawing peche me si hu so me si draw tilapia pa ni benku jollof
and na package na ye de si wani mu no na no di package na ye de say akukọ no kura ni anya ni fa akukọ mu no na odi acho tomatoes mu no wa chi ni nyina abo ya besi
obi standards no standards
back to standards
no ko tell akukọ na anya pi na akukọ she cold store fridge mu wa ye block oyi na de tu so she ma ehuru fa ho a o se mu ni nyina aben na nya asem na bakra oyi ade free fridge ma ye January ma enya break so at tu be ye gan ko oyi na 94 tu be na ye fresh now come we do yi ya no dey ashen sushi be 4-5 minutes na say abian sa obehu bu mu na mo janko na ehunu na ahye say tu
it comes back to the and also bema Professor Dodu ne agency no critical standards authority and also it cut across man as on mine because about dance here. When say dance here, you are building code.
Yes.
You are building code. There was a dime beer you base Ghana and they conform to the building code. But building code even mason for and I'm who musi a code they could the code. Because no on far through any yes, ubetima kwa kusunya normal adwuma na ye nyina ye kokusunya ne bi. But there should be something attached that.
Okay, manufacturer obi a ono oko yamano plan okosi down estate o mama the plan
yes
e bia ni baby efie bia
enim treasure
okobutu rehwe
okobutu no how many masons we chroma nim what Ghana's building code import yenim in the standard at the end uko approach that we say one area the whole area are dining in ase yes length the same bibia. You know, it doesn't just happen. No, because even say chia kokwa. there should be a standard. Okay, Ghana hana akoko. I was said down 5 minutes. I was saying one heat here drew temperature say now the akoko na tum. Sani oye nibi. In the end the answer nipa nkwanche and then the one how typhoid e kosro. Sa gata ho aduane and that mentality me dem to aduane gata ho de gata ho de enya asema
obi okoto aduane no emu de do say na what certificate o mo de to
aduane mi
no ya de anka say wo mo no eni wo kwa so
o mo to aduane po man nkofo
eso nka wo say o mo kan call assemblies no to me tester
when ya test amount certificate so bet ma to aduane am nkofo na ene sisi a bayira ya che ne na mi ubehu obi a eyi sausage sausage na hye sif ni mu na ya che ahye mbe 1 month obi a metoy anopa bia no asan de ato nwam ache ho na odi ato
wono
masa wono obi a che bayire ton wo ba bia obi a che bayire
na bayire kwa no bu ma asesi chire bayire bu ma asesi chire
ensuo no a ye de che bayire ebi de asi chire gu and plantain chips no kra no ne obi pese o wi e tese kokko no na enso ye de asi chire gu eti wo no obi wo no mo a oni asi chire but aduane na wato na
problem because see how man baby how be fa bia obi dey sif be table be ton aduane be bia and you ask assembly for no say omunim the number of people in the district are omunu aduane ton many pa omunim because everywhere you pass obi ahihye bibi bayira ya enu say bayira ya kire sensitive because say nipa na anye ne ye e aduane a wunya to oyi free sif ma na wudi
na nyoma de awo bayira na ya nkasa no
we need to assemblies no we adwuma kese pa
so na ekọ ye ba bia
bibia na to fam no
unim na no Saturday no me yese me pese me wura nipa num me sha se free mu se me di ka ba
yes
ti me yese ma me mfam na me hwe se ne atmosphere ni titie e free animu ho no obia ne o kan so ye pe G4C ye pe G4C na me yese da bi ma me ntie omu
reasons nti
na reasons amam for the mano otia ebi wo ho no mo ubisa ho se na nipa yi ote ne e wo kan as ba ko ne de wo mre dodo de asori ha ye dodo o de asori ha ye bibia ni a wo se fama nyame ye mpe fama nyame ye pe ne wo de sia na wo de abo wo de sia na wo de abo and I was like na kwanya ye fa so win election se wo Ghana ha se no nipa ti ase se ye siwo ana se ye se wo nipa oti abato ase na ohun se aba no enye da no a ye kwoto aba no nko ene ye abato no na ye process say ye sha se free baby enti enu day na ye beto aba no na wo preparations no asi sa wo ka sa wo penipa na ni eden wo da bi we mu de wo di oya ye di besi eju gina wa na ye ma hyew say de na nipa na hwehwe ba me hu ni say wo bi ni nipa no ka ye no eno na omayi eye mu a ye yi mu no na mbe ma nipa na hu say ni ye ka say ye ni eden no ya nka say ye ntokwa ni epese ye chese ye ka abato a ye ti abato na sese enhyiamu ahodo ebeye eniema e wo se ye digu akwan mu se eba se ye yi agents on be gina wa abra ye to aba no a e wo se ye nipa a wo munimde me ye abaya bi interview no gina mu ma Malon guy ba ko
Malon
Kobi Malon ana mi bisa ne se hwan na wo ye agent ma no o je wo se hwan kura me dem ye agent na me se hwan na wo ye agent ma no o se me ba ma me kwere na me se eti paper na ekita no ntro ni o se ma twro na me dem nka na me se na ne wo ye de o gina ho no na hwan na ahwe no o se me kura de madam me refi o me dem re so you can imagine nipa Kobi odene ba ye ono no wo kura candidate na o gina mu ma no onimu din enti figures no obeda hu se onya sei makabom onya sei hade makoka bom eti ye wie ye we ni niema asa wa ma
obekasa
it imagine say general election na ukofa obi ti say so onko polling station onko agent wakun
enti sa niema we na wo say wuni pakrom wani ko ho te say mekai bribi na akwa edu agema Rollins was an agent Ghana ha esi
wona ni braba
na ni braba and that year so no oma power omo the intellectuals nipa omo ti abato no ase professors impo ebi ye agents and uko other countries are obi enye se wo fa wunua bi oye matwa na de na kodina wo eye nipa wonim se nipa we ye ka masa onim se ne obebu nkonta no ye ka se
mrana de to abana onim se ni
sure what mrana se eno ne ye de kwa abato so na gradually Ghana for any be about. And in those days, no abeka say, me a propaganda secretary, and I can say anything. Say, oh, minor, ye seek us some, where you say, where you say,
Ubia me fact check.
No, bia and check you, and now can assembia obekano. Ghana for bisa na we see him, na we see him, when no awokano, was it sign ye began where baby see echi. Say, and yes, sir, leaders no. And no muyi in the Saturday. And if they think say yakoyi leaders are we mo de ombu edu. We mo de omo shakota de and ye mo omo. But minim say ye can obi ti say edu nketi asa omo yi ne say oni chairman a abacho no otiase. Unless o ka so mfa nya adwuma. But ye can nipa ye experience our elections mu e wo Ghana say ya obi wi ye edu nketi afiri mu a enye ye. Timi minim say ni amanfo ani da so say wo ya wodi besi no e be ye true process of elections no e na obemna daadi say adie bi electoral commission for ye adie bi ye fa abatro ho no mema mani akwa no ho eno na wo ya they can say oh general ba ye wa ye say kobi fifi kwete ba ye wa ye we yami ba ye wa ye we ba ne ebi mu de nam so we de na ne de we do ye obebo
no be kwa de pepe and I think omonsu hu sometimes no because we are now in the era of political marketing for some of these people no or research gauge the mood of the people then you sell something to them. So show me normal campaign tagline leadership fearless, of courage, fearless, bold, courageous, bold, and that is what resonated with the people. And ama umunyina you share winners now. There is one theme running through umunyina omo campaign and messaging omo de koi. We are bold, we are fearless. Partner do baby, we need bold leadership to face the NPP in 2024. And let's see how that will go. And I'm hoping say the boldness, the courage near the adeno would be one of brains, one of wits, one why strategy na superior.
Ofo obi to say Kwabre Japan.
Sure.
Ofo obi to say Dambotwe. Yeah say afrejan ya breso ye kan ya batwo no sa abre ne yesi strong room no mo wo ho no mo a MPP amanyokuo no chita for wani da so say nipa we ye omo kono nkonto no ombe make sure say ye one e be ye one e ye two e be ye two eti ye two aba no kra no mo ni strong room ho no mo a nipa ni say na nkrofo we
ahotoso kakra
ba sa ukofa obi no no so kokodu no ka say meja me charger wo fie me kofa aba me ba ya no kra na kom de me ya mami ya mami ti ya mami biscuita na wo say sa courage na ye ka mo asem no enu ni nipa obetumi aka se da bi ade ne anka ni ye san kan wono na wo ye courageous no na nyesa wo koka say muntinsi motin
so
monchichi tai enu no what di nipa ni hwamo you just want to cover
courage
papa ne wanye but so what you mean insist wo honom say da bi ade ne say na wo say ne yenye eno ne be ka say oh say nipa we die enani ne nyina say eni say yabodian abodam botwedin because ye ka batwo no say nipa mfa ye nini achi untumi mfa na say say nipa ni bi na so mato aba ma omode ya
praise the Lord. But in a related development, no man, for the first time, Samuel of Oswampo for Akasa after the defeat. Or say statement is Honorable Samuel of Oswampo congratulate newly elected NDC national executives. But statement makes interesting reading. Or say on behalf of team of Oswampo, I wish to congratulate the newly elected national chairman and other national executives of our dear party. The NDC, who emerged victorious at the just ended 10th National Delegate Congress held at the Accra Sports Stadium on Saturday, 17th December 2022. The second paragraph loaded or say, while these elections needlessly witnessed the worst form of inner vilification, personal attacks and public injury to the hard-won reputation of our party through various means of public spaces and on social media platforms, this insensitivity would inadvertently affect our restitution, unity and cohesion needed to engender the collective prosecution of our agenda for victory 2024. Let us appreciate that this victory is simply a prelude to the battle ahead of us. I pray that we quickly recover from our individual pain and dented reputation to restore our public morality so we can join forces to soldier on. I rededicate myself to the bigger task of working for Victory 2024 and pledge my unalloyed commitment to work even harder for the party together with the elected national officers and the rank and file of our great party to achieve our ultimate goal of regaining power from the NPP in 2024. Once again, congratulations. May God help us all. Eyezu Eyeza, signed Samuel Ofoswampofo. In the social statement now, I know the second paragraph now carry genuine feelings.
It doesn't carry anything because one, if Senka will waiter, okay, be the mood at any point in time, a determinant of the kind of votes maybe a bit
sure.
And he said, oh no, that's how he feels. But the party, maybe for lack of a better, because a betray, mood no feelings. The party believed at this current state, say, these are the crop of leaders that we want. Yempe Sofosem, Yempe Bokoye, Yempe strategic person, or no, because Yen withdraw from Ayawaso West. So I say, Yempe Sanko for we are about pointy IT along the line, or Yeman 5 regions spend a bear ready. Now, and also about breaking bank says, answer me now. Yeah, but I said, sound thrown now, man. I find the expression in statements. No, but a collective responsibility. Not an individual responsibility. Okay. Just the owner superintendent over Omunina. Yeah, but he feels that Oman and Osha or say inner vilification, personal attacks, and public injury to his hard-won reputation. If you bring the party to ridicule and now demonstrate it after oath of secrecy, or could be out of one party. If Omo party so two sound money here, I'm sure they have a way to bring them together, not necessarily punishing. But media wants them to say the mood as of that time it disagrees to and here watch on because actually prefer from Yami no what I say that's the
and also the party for
that's the mood. The mood of Sami Jenfi,
uncompromising.
Yes, the mood of Fifi Kwete. Obetima Kabro for the last one, the money on popular was issues being raised with our bank statements being gold, yeah. What I say, and no more pay. The mood of general is on the crown of any photo shooter. So the party's mood, I'm borrowing your word. The party's mood. So
we need leaders who are uncompromising.
It was our trade crown or service one we are because
but until yaw in the statement.
No, nobody the mood of the party. Maybe then I will use the word betrayed. Maybe he didn't catch the mood well. Well, who said?
I did say a party for the people.
Some shifty cultivate. Now, some of the accusations crowd will be Moka. The now for MPP. But only from A to Z.
Oh,
minimum, or more point to me. MPP for me to ZD.
There be now. I said, look at you. One card that says don't fear or could do baby. I said don't fear.
But sure. No, because I'm we pay or say. Obi krabet mada na na kufu adu fie as we speak now national executive.
Sure.
But say ni pa no. Omu gidi say after na kufu adu
atena se
didi ewi.
E ba so on ne nko ne pepepa. On ne be
pepepa. So what I say for instance omu ka say yaya waso na yakoduru honum na ye nkrasi kan ye nyamfomso bia ye to aba na ye buru ye sa na o chairman ama order say ye nkratu ye nkrasi kan e ya ba keke and ye koto ayi obi ho. See a party for there. Master, we will leave and come back to fight another time. Yeah. So please, we'll be on retreat in a moment. Sure. Near my fire margin for the next year. Almost say a wise decision. Because some judge you're born and you to cross now.
It is happening.
This is the mood of the party. And I'm this is the mood of the party. You cannot fault a party that believes at this point in time, say majority of previous leaders
no
soft no weak and no the definition of soft in weak no after to say ebe say Omode ntitiye election ho ntitiye be ma omotitafo na omo ankasa atima fi omoniama omoniada ho na omo appointing nipa wonu sefata at sensitive and relevant positions towards election but say omo dwene say omo be kika nsem sa keke ama yipa nyina atiasimu dia I can tell you that they will not have it easy in this country because Ghana is not ready for that kind of politics again.
Yeah.
And your politics are say ultimate catch me say the next 4 years if we hand over power to the NDC
win
these are the things that we are going to implement because as I speak to you now the traditional universities no come for their current count they are churning out over 200,000 graduates every year.
Yeah.
Are you not foreseeing the danger ahead of us as a country? National security matters. What is the party NDC and MPP doing about it? Those are the conversations.
Yeah.
As I speak to you now, a lot of issues of Kolebu. You see Ghana's premier and any Kolebu. The behavior of some doctors and nurses. Facility Nankasa and no. These are the conversations. Teacher for Professor I'm saying on the obedient on the baby abama problem by only pay wadan for only going.
Your friend
Ransford, critical issues of pumping up the back. Akatua hunsem welfare hunsem professor mean tua dia nchira dia na makatua na macha even though sometimes I disagree with the emotional comparisons. I don't like it but our genuine cases are always over labor front a lot of issues. These are the issues because ya tenase sa as of my madebiano a bribi so na adwuma for the whole politicians for around get no ya so mo menem sa no makotum it's not planned ade bia ye o my Ghana bia ehihye bia na ho e ba putupru na ehun ya kirepe na ye twa kakra dia afra na akoda din na ehun asem na akoda so until we bring up proposals tried and tested it means a bit must stand the test of time and then knee jerk if you free bia if you bia na obi wo ho ebesi na akua na katua 2 years 3 years
ya
nakwa adwuma from identity of obi kwa adwuma fufra edin 1 year
asana wanya the first salary.
How is that possible? Identity and such a sensitive exercise say national identification card other now controlling car e be atromudin from 4 months back almost card match. And she said, the Ghana labor. It is only Carnibia. Look at what Ghana has done to you. Ghana also say, Omonji, Unioma Bebre, Enyasa Cardno. These are the conversations. So it is not a question of machoism. Or, I know chaba, bedidi atam chaba. Hey, we hear Diamo. Yabra Bomun Puntuonin Satraye. Ya mabe ko suku papa teacher for one on betia Ghana my forket you be 3,000 2,000 3,005 because be a 40 years you promote no the promote no to crown I can space in your funny passion. These are the challenges beyond the constitution born home by Ghana she mu crown abami ba no abesisa no piana yodo no piana sinchen sa bambo no eno ne yepe the Ghana police service so police for model mobile. And so, what you make more, but for political interferences. A Juma opportunities, man, Mabunu, and now be able to be friends by a Juma. Ankra, environment to say, Nippon 9, a new bet Macom Mabum, ya Tutopano, ya Town Watch, ya Yesu, ya Koyamwa, ya Koyankoko. Way necessary mode to yes, our Baba Chess, I want who did 20 years in Ghana politics. It's not a matter of years again, it's a matter of practicality. Say, yeah, bre, what is the solution to this?
Some really good points there. Yeah.
Share my message no one. Campaign no one tia say kwesi say omode kwoto aba no.
Sir.
Well.
E wom say party ni issue statement and I said na party ni mpanimfo ka say mo obi ani di atem, mo obi anka say mebegu party ni ho fin. But say ye baga na ye politics ayeye mu a. Wo ka asem nipa ni gina so ato aba amawo. Na wo ka asem so a wo pese wo de be chese me opponent we nti na enwose moto aba no ma no ase edunkati asem no kan se tape no e buy last minute no obi se emfree ase edunkati ya camp na se free chamofo swampofo camp na buy ya se nko no na tape we bagensi na kan hwe yanka campaign kura nka diso jan ba hwe kwan a ase dunkati afa so 10 ade no he is the only politician obi meni amahu wo mayimu ya ni tape aba ya frɛ na bisa ne sɛ tape we eye wo a wo se eye mea enye doctor do se da bi me se mea
No, because I think that on the challenge in say and just audio and a buy. Video and so by an original kasa. It don't know any choice.
Wobekasa ye di bia chichem.
What demonstrate
what you me demonstrate say mia na me kan ye na asam no amoka no enye the same thing na me ko kan ye.
No, but the other thing they say and who's a man for a comparison between on the no and you for swamp for the no. I see don't get your tape in some man was no. It did not bother on crime. Say Uji Tumua or man what was criminal on that tape. But also for swamp for the no. For swamp for the no. And yet easy for you to admit the content on that tape. There was a border on crime. No, since you see
comparison no crowd me person me fast see dunketia. Kwan your fast so ye ne campaign na cha mo for swamp for hu ne say wagu mi hu fi wagu part obi anwu obi hu fi o. Obi anwu obi hu fi say ye audio e ba yo say den yo asema se edunketia kan ye no wo pese wo kire nienti en wo se etoma wo nienti a moko abacho no so na wutumi kogina wodi ne kogina akoto adaka mu na munni figures ya to abawie abacho no ayeto ye mantumi ankeka niema mmom amfa amane sefa kogina adaka mu
na why na enya say adwuma ne man he was general secretary of the party
general secretary
but why na enya say adwuma
na man ye politician no watumi aka say chairman of Oswampofo ye kono say ni e de ko ye wo de waba mo nye boni wo ba ye no nyamie but imagine say watumi akoka ka say chairman of Oswampofo kredu ba bi no nipa na e wo so mkohwe abacho nso no ye ka kire ne say enko ntwen mampani dada John Dramani mama ni nipa wo be lidi tinko no ba no wa be select nipa on be boa party no ode ne sabubo table so ka so on ne chama mo ya resign
that revelation was potent and the way no be what the point is say
it is what na ba bi su say obi a vilify wo na ya obi anya obi hwi
oh no but the truth of the matter is say ehia enye I agree say a campaign but we internal campaign we all have to come back and prosecute a proper campaign. No, Onuka say, one, part in the biggest problem with leadership, and they say, leadership members nibi, in bed with MPP for. In the acquire say bimo, and he used the way say bimo town party no the ama MPP for any number one. Number two, and they say, because the thing Ebabe yes, okay, why the supported John Mahama, why then supported John Mahama? Ain't the point, the one you refer to, now you potent to your the Noke chairman of because oh Kase also John Mahama was supporting no. Now be our supporting na obe power say in the appointment of director of elections and the director of IT. And Kenya Botrema ne kakana opese oba na mu nyina matras wo se dabi wo don sa bo table so me
and no cry no Obi if you listen to for Oswampofo interview that's also a big lie uti for Oswampofo it's not true
really
it's not true uti no hanu Friday no it's not true it media make crime person me sure I want to say in your political space now you're careful with the utterances because they keep on deceiving and disappointing some of us. We don't have to agree, say. Obia betimia kabibia say ya manyo sem no wi osiensan kambo. That has been the bane.
Yeah.
Untimi kan cham sem ya junso kurubo. We are not catching say now you dey pray.
Say a position.
What is the meaning of that?
Na me catch you say we are junso kurubo. What's the meaning of that? Because you are see doing kete dey catch you say wonu no wo se don fie kura wo tumi koda ho.
That's what I'm saying.
Wonu no be catch you say you are in bed with the MPP. Wonu no okoda.
Yeah, but you cannot do that. You cannot do that to a friend. I will say only na ya for 25 years.
That's the point.
You can do that in the name of politics.
Sa and I take Ghana for the inform Ghana for this.
It's not problem.
And Nuntina make us obviously the mood of the party, no. It's people who can make that's what we are waiting for as a country. So Ukrainian says a tape no kujina oka say. Ukrainian omu court no. Now regions 5. And I know mukute ho dance here. Ntina ade no IBB because omo de call chachu ho no chachu say na omo de
no but nyina was to buttress the point say the choice of director of IT no na papa dey papa
I don't even want
and you for some of the insist say you fa here man that was the whole thing Griffiths no say Griffiths na omo number
any internal party problem but we hold Ghana ransom for about weeks or months
in court no
yeah because who know if you say you are going through a deceptive process be all of us yem ehye ya ye jiwu di say NDC for them kind of kuro mu nyina no tax am de come but you become court say the collected figures number of valid votes cast no problem most can say obi an cross 50+1 it is an man no the court say wo nyina so obi a kire say saa de na wo ka no kuro ni ampa obi an 50+1 afraid the mabati ase and the judges Ghana for judges won onyame nkoso nsure because nyansa pa afraid nyansa omo obi amane bros now I understand that say no more various boardrooms no there are a lot of deceptions in political parties one you careful now could do much here look at the party people electoral commission members of parliament for this deceptive character so now BBN it in commissioner say any commission say omo that game then to two man no be a collective figures we be correct also you disagree to figures on that out now my sister no where are your figures we say o yan fan say mo right baby a o man mo pekra for obi anko but still it's incumbent on the electoral commission say on betima ma hu ma mo ye de munyai the commission has brought out figures error home they've come to correct it and explain it o say still on tiase. Now all figures are one contrary to the electoral commission there for all figures now one bra also their own for him ma mini make that box na mumu tutu na no answer that what be that
Oman, but to be fair to the NDC, the strength of their case in Supreme Court.
I am saying there
now any on collated figures.
But I'm saying
the legality of the declaration. Declaration, I almost say legal based on the declaration.
But all the so now so that declaration almost illegal. What was the basis for that?
No, so almost in the first declaration, and the declaration are gazette, almost no problem. That was what they took to court.
Identify problem. Now, electoral commission for the committees are problem. It must
be correct.
A problem. Who person or chito must moya kuchi for sebi. I don't know. They all call from which all these centers no. Omo de bre wo no even after no untimi kan see ni na from the country say yen MPP assign CPP assign PNC assign even though the parties are not valid because electoral commission has declared but you have the point you don't have that point you are declaring that Abet will be correct how
no but say don't get I told you say
MPP quality
power 5 regions
they went to the election
breaky
na also ana person can say what
na somebody what take
system break it down kwa even
obi unim media
o system na break no o say kwa even media dem person make can say Abato mu nsensem no e ma political parties ni politicians enfia ngura topre that brief moment you have no idea the number of nipo mo do NDC am I broken hearted up to this afternoon
94.7 still omoda so bisa for figures
I'm telling you so am so broken hearted
enu no wa hu
it is all catch them say enu de me no me ntimi kan wasema me interested stakeholder because other e ba so onim say edwadie ene ya yonko fakura ni nipa bi wo ene Ghana bambo ni ehu bi kura beto to yin na so o hweta ya hyehyɛ no ne nyoma ensem fata na dwa bi ahyewa na we ahyewa no say it's a grand error in communication on the part of the former general secretary of the NDC party.
But no so na nipa no etwo aba no.
Hopefully they will pick the right lessons going into 2024.
Yeah, that's it. That's what
with the new executives.
Once as amfo so ni nyina
echi. Obi am be sure that different
is. Nyina na so e dey awin enti na me ka se cha mofo so mpofo. Next time ni so be sign aba be pre bibie mu a.
Also engage the mood of the delegates ni.
Because we
prescription they are not you. Prescription they all check mood no say Kosuke can
say political market.
Beyond
give them what they want.
Beyond politics, you think about the people. Because Ghana is not only NDC and MPP. It is unukredi so boy because 17 years in Ghana's political history as a general secretary. My brother, obey my president crown na broso.
No, but that's the next leg. Unim say, and I might be wrong, but I think the battle for chairmanship, Mimi who is na a rather delayed battle for the presidency after John Mahama, because you see, in 2024, presumptive presidential candidate for the NDC, John Mahama, nobody can run away from that. John Mahama, nyame ya adumna se otimi winia, obeko for 4 years. After 4 years, the NDC would have to pick a new leader.
How many problem? Ya Erikopoku neba.
Nyabotre.
How many problem ya? Erikopoku neba, there problem.
Oman nyabotre.
Say but on me be share was that. There be people from
after John Mahama.
Yes.
The next person in line will be Asiedun Ketia.
Yeah.
No two ways about that. I'm telling you. Asiedun Ketia. From what he has done in this election, nobody in the NDC, apart from John Mahama, can beat Asiedun Ketia to any internal election. Forget it. I'm telling you.
Well,
mark it anyway. And that is why I honor Neo for Swamp because of Swamp of Winnie and he will be in line to be the next flag bearer.
Well, I respect your opinion, but media me feels Eric Opoku.
Eric Opoku, the MP.
Yeah.
Asutifi.
Mikro MP. Eric Ono cry.
Asutifi.
Eric Ono.
Asunafo South, right?
I think Eric Opoku.
Oh, yeah, good dear, but say
Eric Opoku to
say don't get your crack so but I don't think so on crab.
That don't to Mikasa. Unto Mikasa. Hey, unto Mikasa
Mother said Edem Agbana wa Homane Soman. Edem Agbana spokesperson ma that said
Edem Agbana so a potential.
Yeah, obeko MP. In the honest said I make say hey Edem Obi our MP ambitions to take this bold step to take a side in this chairmanship election is risky. But he gambled and I pay off at the amount.
On no banda MP no.
Oh, the banda MP no. I say don't get here in here. And the leadership also party.
That's all. On no. Is it and 70 billion no. And Ofushampa was hurt.
Yeah.
With some of the
utterances. Also near Francis.
Yeah. Also on quite. Also would be to change. Also we are owning the church. Now what? Tie next side no take you no o say sem no kai na ye tro sem Ekosiisen Friday here now don't cast over tie
na Trump of so obi a chance
ya me di ya no nya ya odi masa na but the point still remains say ne me dey ya me ya why ya me ya we are saying ne open na unya there be a politics na mo ye na dey kan wa say be ya me ya I say dun get ani amanfo kan fa no ho me say ade we tape na ba ye no na ye knockout man o but he was able to stand on his feet say may you suit to my advantage
that makes him a politician.
So what is a ya
but the person of choice say enya akohwie mbegi to me
be enya akohwie wo yonko e da no o kan asem ase yo ya akohwie oh masa
Edem Agbana akwa abete sen
I think that with your mind in count.
Oh, my
okay. Oh, my hand in Mamintia team.
Yeah, Joe. So I believe congratulations will be in order.
Well, yes, it's in order, but congratulations from and yet to Oli Jana Asedun Katiyankwa to the entire NDC family. The Congress no. Very, very peaceful. And I'm BBA Kosuye. There were no excesses and no incidents affecting the image or reputation of the party. And for me, that is the very first success of the Congress over the weekend.
That's interesting. One other thing, yes, I mean, said the wakano na yenyina we knew say Nioma Ekoye as planned, of course. Now there were some few things maybe to toja anka beye for example me who say nipa na abunkam wo park ne so no baby na voting na ekoso was really not proper. It didn't look good. And I know say some of the other candidates new raise issues about Sade minim say unsu bibi sa nipa ekobunkam fa baby na ye to aba no enye too much.
Well, I wouldn't say it was too much because also there were elections. No, for the first time, we created 17 polling stations.
Okay.
We share 17 polling stations now. It's supposed to have been according to the regions, but the NMC regions, which is Greater Accra, Eastern, Ashanti, we are quite big with regards to numbers. Into your creative Ashanti A and B and C, just to merge the regions. And at every point in time, we had about I mean, thousands of people on the park in a queue ready to vote. So move vote we are so say Congress happens once every 4 years. Into a opportunity party executives to interact, make friends, and chat among themselves. Into be a to about Greater Accra, but the exit point if you are shower down phobia or your constituency executive or northern region. And you cannot just leave like that. So at a point, some of them had to chat, and just said there was any activity which could disturb the Congress. But now the MC kept announcing, say, "Uvuti we are, say free in our perimeter." No,
yeah,
and just because presence no interfere with the process in any way, we just wanted to ensure that those who were going to vote will clearly know where their polling stations were and all those things. I can say it really wasn't a big problem at the Congress, and it did not interfere with the elections in any way.
Okay. After the election, Nipa Olusu chair, because I think for all the positions and man for contest for the NDHA was the national chairmanship position. No, the incumbent lost to your candidate. Now, and we issue statement. Abba Abontin statement, no, idea Makaibi, with your permission, the messenger. I think the baby here for this interview will be the second paragraph. So, whilst these elections needlessly witnessed the worst form of inner vilification, personal attacks, and public injury to the hard-won reputation of our party through various means of public spaces and on social media platforms, this insensitivity would inadvertently affect our restitution, unity, and cohesion needed to engender the collective prosecution of our agenda for victory in 2024. Our candidate, in victory speech, okay, said he will try and bring everybody on board, but Oshe Ofuswampofu statement, ya say yaw kakra ewonimu in Sembia binom eka edigu ne ho fin.
Well, I think the Honorable Samuel Ofuswampofu, revered former chairman or stalwart or NDC. So we start the NDC politics. They be a me kase Ushe Juma chairman of Ofuswampofu. I am NDC. Some of us, your contributions to the party, we are Andrew 1% of only contributions. Or you'll be there is no way any of us will stand or sit anywhere to discredit him or say anything to tarnish his image. But now a campaign, as much as the two campaign teams would have wished ABR in the conduct of the elections, certain things would have gone on better. To see an elections we have a winner. I know the newly elected national chairman, the Honorable Johnson and Sedwin Ketia, will take steps to bring everybody on board. Okay, the Honorable for example for about 25 years. Now on sacrifice, it's our friendship, because of politics. Into a normal say ABA elections. Not say when we near, you may have reservations about certain things that happen during the campaign. But I don't think as a political party, we'll do ourselves any good if we want to focus on discussing the things that went wrong. I would want us to focus on the positives. We now on Saturday, strengthen the NDC's democratic credentials. I know we'll take steps to address some of the issues and bring everybody on board. Chairman, you will be a NDC party, the former chairman. We need him on board. We need everybody on board. Those concerns now are raised here, I understand, per your constitution, we are former chairman, Ubeka Council of Elders, 1 hour by year automatic member of the Council of Elders. And even as a member of Council of Elders, no, he can still contribute to see us come back to power and also strengthen the party's democratic credentials. And I want us to forget about the Ecosu in the campaign because they are focusing on a noa ABR. Honorable Asedin Ketia team to raise the issues be with some of the accusations and things that were said against it. But let's put everything aside as a political party. Now you have confronted 2024 because I say Juma now you win elections now. Into here, I saw the statement. I really didn't pay attention to that particular aspect of or that paragraph, no. But in say, on his speech, no, he still indicated in that statement, say he would wish the party well, and they will still contribute to see the party become victorious in the 2024 elections. I would advise humbly, focusing on the positives. As for the echoes in the campaign there, we'll resolve all of those things. But we are one big family, a human institution. You cannot live or coexist without stepping on people's toes. But the most important thing is who we are. How do you push your house in order and confront the common opponent, which is the MPP? In the Echoes here, I believe the NDC has come out stronger. We have come out more united, and the NDC has come out as a formidable force going into the 2024 elections.
Maybe, sir, one last question, but before that, no, on a personal level, the decision I would take is the decision to accept to become spokesperson for Asiedun Ketia campaign. No, now, ain't too much of a risk for you, looking at where you are in your political journey, the ambitions you have, and all of that. Now, ain't too risky for you.
Obi, first statement I mean release here, and I'm a teacher here, spokesperson. 94.7. The people frame me, be more send the message. Threat no door so. I mean, people were not too sure, but they be a politics there. Oh yeah, you must learn how to stand by your convictions. And Nami convention at the time, ASA, Honorable Johnson Asedin Ketia was our best foot forward. And we will do this party a great disservice. So your man is our opportunity, and a mandate, to be the national chairman. It is about me personal comfort, ABR. I would have been at the background, I'm a castle, general. But contribute to because of the interest of the party. It's yes, now a risky adventure. But at the end of the day, let me I can say it's paid off at least with a victory. And secondly, I decided that throughout the campaign, me conducting my home and me conducting the campaign in a very decent and civil manner. It is very good for your democracy, who go into elections. People should be encouraged to have a choice and defend their choice. But how I will go about it, no, and here last week or not last 2 weeks, we were in studio and I can say, even though we are spokesperson for General Johnson Asedin Ketia, there is no way I'll sit anywhere. But can be disrespectful for Chairman of Swampofo because or you will be a state or NDC mono take away election results. Chairman of Swampofo is a very important figure in the NDC. And there is no way we can move forward into 2024 without people like Ofusu Ampofo, or more contributions, or more experience, or more ideas, and need their total commitment. But there was a decision to be made. There was a choice to be made. And I think, made decision to go with General Mosquito is, and it was the best decision. And thankfully, delegates so every decade me choice. But I am still like a son to former chairman of Uswampofu, any other people that worked around him. Just to conclude, Obi, Mamima scenario Obi, I like the scenario. yeah, obi a friend is here. Na se ubisa no ebia ni political fans in the NDC.
Yeah.
So Bonipa 5 I'm sure Obabu Bidi. I am extremely close to Alaji Sinari. But to me in the office. Now meaning Kasa. He's a very in fact, before I withdraw from the vice chairmanship race, no. Now me here campaign man. So imagine say you're a spokesperson for General Mosquito. And now one of our fathers and our papa back who Alaji Sinari. Akoka Assembly or Madina constituency. I said we release this statement to set the record straight. And by setting the record straight, no, I said who can we now akasi dia asemna u papa koka no na you misleading. Imagine finding yourself in such a difficult situation. But I stood by my convictions and I'm here with all the decency. 2 days before elections, many Alaji scenario kasai. Now me chasing would say, Alaji, your son will beat you to it on Saturday. On also catch me say, me prepare me package. Now move PT and now move PT we are. Then I will know say the father is always right. And I just say yeah. So there is no need for that acrimony and anomaly no to be between any of us. A internal contest. Choices had to be made. The fact say me choose General Mosquito no. It doesn't mean that I have hatred and answer me impel for so Debbie. These are two giants in our NDC. We just had to make a choice in the interest of our party and the interest of democracy. Let's all forgive ourselves. Now you're rally behind the national chairman, the Honorable Johnson Asedu Nketia. This morning, we released this statement and announced they say, we have dissolved our campaign team and we are encouraging all other aspirants to dissolve their campaign team and let's all rally around the NDC. That is the family that we have. It is the only party that we have and it is unity. Any Ejumadin and idea about power in 2024. Obi, it was a difficult situation, but I'm happy, sir. I stood by my convictions, I stood by the things I believed in, and we gave it our all, and by God's grace, so yenya victory, no.
Former SRC President, University of Ghana, former Deputy National Youth Organizer, and a spokesperson to the Johnson Asedu Nketia campaign.
Former spokesperson, because you are dissolving campaign.
What dissolving? It is a former spokesperson. Okay. Former spokesperson, Johnson Asedu Nketia campaign. Incoming member of parliament for Okonjo in the cry day. Ketu North constituency. No, Edem Agwana, way too much. Way too much. Yeah, that's a power. Why? Bibi any best head in Komobio. Yeah, that's it. In the Edem Agbana and Yaten and Kanikosi says, na Mumpeko Kubua him.